Hi, I'm Paris. I decided to choose the question, are humans inherently illogical or logical beings? And I'm going to propose that humans are probably inherently illogical beings. When I think of this concept, it immediately brings me to the theory of the states of mind. So the states of mind can be lined up almost on a spectrum. And in one polarized region, you would see reasonable mind, which is reasonable mind is mostly ruled by facts and pragmatics and reason, and then the other polarized region on the other side would be emotion mind. And emotion mind is mostly associated with mood dependent behavior, feeling oriented behaviors, and consists on acting on urges that may or may not be effective, but are in line with what you feel at the moment. And in the middle of this region, you would see wise mind, and wise mind would be a middle path where the person weighs the pros and cons of each state of mind and how they would handle that situation, and then come to a conclusion that acknowledges both of those polarized states. So you see developmentally that children do not, have wise mind or even reasonable mind. They learn how the world functions through experience and through watching others by, that can be parents or mentors or school teachers, or even just, watching things online like videos of people on social media. And they don't, really have the adequate skills to label what is a threat or a danger and how to react appropriate to this, because they don't have any previous knowledge. And they may not understand things like delayed gratification, which, takes a little bit more strategy and planning and control of urges, or control of the emotion mind. And I think, part of this reason is because of the way that the human mind develops. The areas that are activated in delayed gratification and strategy are, what would essentially be the prefrontal cortex. And that would essentially be the reasonable mind side of it, right? The logical side. And, we know that the prefrontal cortex doesn't develop until the late 20s or so fully. And, also you think about the limbic system, and the limbic system is one of the first areas of the brain to develop in all mammals, not just humans, and it holds areas like the amygdala and the hippocampus, which are important for emotion, memory, and spatial navigation, things like that. And, very much connected to responses of fight, flight, or freeze, these automatic responses when we are labeling threat or danger. And we may associate that part of the limbic system with the emotion mind, right? So that's the things that are intact when we are born, in a way, and obviously develops as we get older. But the limbic system, I would say, is like the strongest part of the brain when we are toddlers, when we are young children. So, in conclusion, I would just suggest that logic is just an acquired skill. It's not necessarily an innate trait that all of us have as soon as we come out of the womb.